Akeem Rudder is a national hockey player for Barbados who wants to see sports more accessible for those with special needs. He founded Include You Sports Academy, which offers specialized coaching and training for individuals with disabilities. Good morning, Akeem. Welcome to Smile Jamaica.
Hi, good morning. Thank you guys for having me.
So your passion with sports started with playing hockey for Barbados' national team. Talk to me a little bit about that experience and some of your achievements playing for your country.
Yeah, I am the senior national captain currently, and I've traveled the world playing hockey with the national team and professionally. And hockey has really opened or broadened my scope around sport on a whole, and it definitely sparked an interest in my career right now. And I can tell you that sport does really great things for young people, for sure.
It really does. So you said it sparked your interest in what you do right now. Tell me about that journey. When did you become inspired to start a sports academy for persons with special needs?
Yeah, the idea started as a final project at the University of the West Indies. My degree is in sports science, and we had to create a program for persons from, let's say, deprived communities. And I decided to do a project on hockey for people with disabilities because I've never seen anyone with disabilities play hockey. And after completing that assignment, my lecturers and everyone who was involved really told me, Akeem, you really need to continue this. And after that, I got a contract to play in the UK. And there I worked with Access Sport, which is the organization over all sport for people with disabilities in the UK. And there I really got to do some hands-on training. They even sent me to do some courses. And that was the kind of the foundation for the academy, that one project, hockey for people with disabilities.
But Akeem, a contract in the UK, you're a big hockey player, man. Yes, but it can't be easy though. I mean, starting a sports academy in general is in the Caribbean. You'd be amazed, we're a sports region. It's not that easy. What were the challenges for you trying to get this academy off the ground?
The main challenges definitely were I was targeting or working with a population that is very protected in society. So for persons, they were very skeptical about the work and what I was trying to do. But I think when they saw the results, when they heard the voices of the parents and they saw what the children and the people were then able to do, the society really started to embrace the academy. But getting funding, getting the resources, I had to really go from a self-funded approach to really get the academy started. As you correctly said, it's really hard to get sport, especially the sport academy, up and running. But I think my background from my sports degree from UV Cape Hill really helped with, knowing how to be strategic, knowing how to plan, knowing the business end of sport, and how to navigate and create programs for persons as well.
Yeah, you're an autism exercise specialist, an inclusion and disability educator.
Yes.
How do you see the children who, well, I'll say the individuals, because I don't know if it's just children, you'll correct me, who participate in the sports academy being impacted positively in terms of their physical growth and development and also their emotional growth and development?
Yeah, we work with persons from the age of 3, and our oldest person in the academy now is 75.
Wow.
So we work across the lifespan. Exercise and physical activity is a proven intervention with persons with autism, and it increases attention span. It boosts, as you said correctly, boosts confidence. It helps with their physical confidence as well. And one of the major things that I've seen is the development of speech, the development of critical thinking, problem solving, decreased behaviors in terms of hitting, biting, scratching. And definitely I can tell you one of the biggest joys of my job is seeing the parent looking at that individual in a different light, because now they see potential. Now they see that this person is, this is my son, this is my daughter. I can be proud of that. And this is what we as the academy want to spread. We want to pull potential of persons and have society look at people with disabilities as their equal. Yes. And create more opportunities for them to be active and social in our environments.
Oh man, that's such a beautiful thing. So I'm keen to know a little bit more about the program. When they enroll, what is the process? What do they go through?
Okay, so different age groups have different processes. So, for example, the younger, which we call the early intervention groups, we look at the individual based on the condition. We figure out where they are in terms of the spectrum, and if they are non-speaker, if they are vocal, how they communicate. We then figure out a program to suit the individual at that age. And at that age, we really focus on executive functioning, so then being able to transition into different parts of society, classroom, home, social. And that in that area, we really focus on routine and structure. As we go into the older kids, we focus on physical literacy. So this is understanding how to play a sport, understanding how to move their bodies, how to react in different sporting environments, how to engage with different sports. After that, we really focus on exercise, because then it's now maintaining and strengthening the body to continue and to build on top of the skills that they learn. And as we get into the older age groups now, we really focus on, again, strengthening, making sure that we are reducing any contraction of non-communicable diseases, managing weight, managing diabetes. Some persons with disabilities live very sedentary lifestyles, so they're more susceptible to having NCDs. So hopefully, with the work that we do, we kind of mitigate that reality. And the process is very different for each age group, but all of it goes down to finding out who the individual is and how best we could use their strengths to pull their potential.
I like it, because one of the things I'm listening to Akeem, and I'm thinking it also helps to raise awareness in their personal community. So now their parents and their caregivers are also aware that because normally they're sedentary, then it means what I feed them and their nutrition, I have to be a little bit more careful, because now they're athletes. I think it inspires them to think a little bit differently with how they help them. Do you prepare for any type of competition? I know for us, we do a lot of the Paralympics. Any hopes of sending a hockey team to the Paralympics?
Well, recently hockey got ratified as a Special Olympic sport.
Yes.
So we will definitely be starting hockey for persons with disabilities. And again, my project could finally go into work from back at UE. And we exist to provide bigger contingents for Special and Paralympics. So as I said, we really start from the early intervention age, and we try to build the necessary skills that if these individuals decide they want to go to play, if they want to do athletics, if they want to do football, if they want to do whatever, we provide the necessary skills that they can move into any environment. So our job is to create more opportunities and help Para and Special Olympics to have more athletes, and athletes that can definitely compete at a very high level.
Yeah. And any hopes of expanding the academy?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I've had to develop a method for our environment in the Caribbean, because when we look at the bigger countries like the USA, Canada, England, they have a very different structure and culture to us in the Caribbean. So what a big part of my work is to figure out how can I get this system to work in the Caribbean. And I've definitely figured it out. And I really want to move into other islands to help people to understand how best to work with people with disabilities, especially children with autism, and to help the entire region to just be a more global force to reckon with as it relates to people with disabilities and sport and physical activity.
Yeah. I'm paraphrasing our national hero, the ends that we serve, that's beyond ourselves, is always about mankind, and that's a legacy. And Akeem, I'm so proud of you for...
Thank you.
Yeah, no, this is a beautiful project and very inspiring, and I just wish and bless you and hope that it continues to grow and grow. Thank you for speaking with us this morning.
Yes, thanks for having me. Thank you so much.
Akeem Rudder, Adaptive Sports Director, Include You Sports Academy. Coming up, we find out all about ARC Manufacturing Jamaica Limited.